This is fresh.
The Secret Menu Podcast.
This is fresh.
Money Boss.
What's happening?
What it do, man? What it do, man? What it do, man? Just like that, we back, man. Secret Menu Podcast on a Friday night.
Yes, sir.
I know some people was expecting the sneaky link. We'll bring the sneaky link back. I just wanted to get a little more regular content in as we start the new year off, and then we'll get into the ratchet things next week or so. But I hope everybody had a good week. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
yeah. 1 to 10, boss. What you giving your week, man?
I had an exceptional week.
Okay.
Because it was a pushy week. That's why I was saying it was exceptional, because it was a pushy week this week for me.
You said it was a pushy week?
Pushing week for me this week.
As far as life, as far as the gym?
Gym. Because if I don't go to the gym, it's kind of off for me. So it was maybe 3 days out of this week that I really had to fight myself to get up. And I got in there later than I normally get in there, which if I get in any later than I got in there than this last 3 days, I mean, not the last 3 days, these 3 days of the week, I wouldn't have went. So it was kind of pushing, like, because I get up early. Once the waterfall in the backyard turns on, I know it's 7 o'clock.
Nigga, you got an automatic waterfall?
So it turns on.
It comes on at what time?
7 o'clock in the morning. So it's doing the cleaning. So once it turns on,
it's self-cleaning when the water falls?
Yeah. Yeah, it turns on 7. So I know it's 7 o'clock, you know?
Waterfall.
And then sometimes I hear it, I don't want to get out. Just having a bad day. I don't want to get out. But other than that, it's kind of great.
My nigga got a waterfall that come on. I usually hear my bitch flush the toilet in the morning. And I know that means it's time to get her going. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday though.
Yes, man.
Secret Menu Podcast. We'll do a couple of semi-sneaky things, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, man, let's get it going, man. Diego Red is in the building.
Money Boss is still in his own humble abode, as always. And like I said, I'm on my new journey. So you won't hear as much as you used to hear from me about things that don't matter. So I'm not talking about your mom, your aunties, and your sisters. Because that shit don't matter anymore. You're going to hear me now speak more into life. Speak life into things and hope people gravitate to having more in abundance of what they're trying to have and what they're practicing. So that's what you're going to get out of me this year.
Somebody ain't watching this shit right now, mad as fuck. I used to kind of like when he talked I kind of liked when he talked about what we did. You know?
Sneaky link, you might get some of that.
Okay.
And you know, you might hear some crazy story or here or there that I'm still human, so I'm still working on myself.
I feel it.
You know,
man.
But I went a whole year no drinking, so I might drink.
That's big.
I don't know.
That's big. I've gone 9 days. I'm on my way. Shout out my dog in the house, MD the barber, Manny McIntyre and this thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody else. It usually shows me who's in here. I see the faces came in, and the names didn't pop up though. But shout out to anybody watching on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Main Secret Media Podcast. Princess Mayo in the house. She says, "Okay, sounds good." You know what I'm saying? What you talking? What sounds good? The no drinking. I'm 9 days. I'm gonna get to 31 if nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I told myself, no matter what, I have to get 7 of the 12 months without drinking. I have to get 7 of them. So I don't know if I'm going to go 2 months and maybe slip it. I really just want to go all the way. So that's my goal. My goal is to just keep going. Keep going. But I got to have more, this year for sure, I got to have more months not drinking than I do drinking. So we're on month 1. I'm putting that in the can. You know what I'm talking about?
And you're going to do it.
And I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying?
And you're going to do it.
And I'm
going to I'm going to help you. I'm gonna help you put that in the atmosphere and speak life into it. So
I appreciate it.
You're gonna do it.
I definitely appreciate it.
You're gonna definitely do it.
Shout out my boy man Dre Demery in the house. Shout out to everybody pulling up, man. YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. I posed a question on my Facebook page. I put a question up on my Facebook page, and I got some mixed answers, you know what I'm saying? Some people got really deep. Some people made it really cut and dry to the point, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I need to know if you're in the comments right now. And Money Boss, do you believe in karma? Is karma a real thing? And I got several layers and things to break down about it. But just right off the bat, right away, do you believe that karma is an actual thing?
I did for a while. I really believed in, karma will pay you back. Karma will get you back. Let this happen. Let this happen. I don't think it's karma. No, I don't think karma is something that's real. What I do think, though, is energy is real. Energy and how you perceive things in life is how it turns out. So, karma, no. Like, because you did this, this is going to happen back to you. No. Right. That's not how it works. People believe that, and then, again, belief ain't shit, because tell me what belief have you ever done for you. If you believe something, where does that get you? Nowhere. Because you got to do the work to get to wherever you're trying to go to. You can believe anything you want. Not taking away that. That doesn't mean it's going to get done because you believe. You know what I'm saying? So believe it or not. So the factual for what you're saying, no, I do not believe in karma. No, I don't. There's no such thing. That's just a canny thing that people use, like Jesus is coming back. That's just the same thing. Your grandma used to tell you, "Oh, Jesus is coming back." Well, we're waiting for it to happen.
Joey Hernandez says, I blamed my illness on karma till the doctor said it was just bad health. Just Regina's in the building. And I asked that because I said, damn, I know some pretty, I won't say no, but I kind of know of some fucked up people who live great. And so it's like, if karma's such this thing, there's some pretty fucked up people who live great. One young lady says it's because karma is a mind thing. She said, if you believe that way, karma can affect you. And she said most rich and powerful motherfuckers who step on people to get where they go or fuck over somebody to get where they go, they don't give a fuck about repercussions. They don't worry about karma. They don't think about it. So that's not even possible for them. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the people on the outside are like wishful hating.
Right.
It's like wishful, karma gonna get you one day. Karma gonna get you one day. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
they wait 20 years and then a nigga dog died. I'm like, yeah, that's karma.
See, karma got him.
Bitch,
Yeah.
it's karma, Paul. It's like, no, the dog just ran in the street and got hit by a car.
Right.
Is that really karma? You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not.
Then there was another theory. This one fucked me up. They said karma usually hits people kids. I said, God damn. And I mean, that was the majority of the consensus. In my comments, they was like, karma goes to their kids. And I'm like, if you believe that, that's what you believe, right? But then I be looking at people like, y'all the same. Like, y'all believe in God, right? You believe your God is that fucked up that he let a motherfucker just. Dwayne so dope.
So Dwayne's son gonna be dopey.
Yeah, so Dwayne so dope. So all the drugs that hurt the community and hurt people, that pregnant lady that bought weed or crack from Dwayne's baby mama is gonna have this baby and something bad's gonna happen to this baby because Dwayne's so dope. What's the mama's karma? You know what I'm saying? Fucking Dwayne is the like that one I didn't fuck with. It's like, damn, y'all believe in God. Y'all believe y'all God would do that to motherfucker? I don't know. How do you feel about the karma hitting people's kids?
Like I said, I used to believe that. And then when I
You used to believe that karma would hit people's kids too?
I used to believe that what happens to you, what you do, may miss you, but may hit your kids. But then I have to start understanding self. I have to understand what I'm even saying right now. Does that even make sense? Is that even something that should even make sense to a person with some kind of knowledge about life, you know? So what I'm going to say is this. I don't believe that because in the word belief helps me with all that. You can believe what the fuck you want. Don't mean shit. Belief don't mean shit.
I believe if you a fucked up nigga with fucked up ways and you stay in a fucked up environment and then your kid kind of sees how you move and begins to move like you, he may get caught up in some shit and get shot at 16. I still wouldn't say that was Dwayne's karma.
Yeah, that just doesn't make sense. Like,
not if you're if you're a Christian or a Muslim or anybody who believes in God. Like, how would you believe that he'd punish a completely different, like, and this is a great person. You know what I'm saying? Like, this kid is the most sweetest, kindest, loving person. 12 years old and then just hit by a truck because his daddy sold some dope. Like, that's crazy. If that's really how it go, that's kind of fucked up if that's really the way it go.
But here's my theory to that anyway, is for every action, there's an opposite and equal reaction. That's not karma. Motherfucker, you did something.
But if there's action and reaction, why is the reaction not affecting Dwayne?
Because it may not affect Dwayne now.
But I'm saying, why is Dwayne not going to jail for 20 years, or Dwayne go to jail and get
Because
shanked?
Dwayne, listen,
Like, why is
for
it?
because for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. So Dwayne's action, well, the train comes by. Dwayne's action may not be something that's going to haunt him no time soon, ever. Ever. And he may get away with it. Some people get away with doing things and move on.
Right. But I'm just saying, the majority of people on that post, if you go look at my post, one person said the karma usually hits the kids. And like, most of the people agree. I would say 80% of the people agreed. And I'm like, damn, how can you believe in God and think that way?
Because the theory.
But Jonathan
of it,
said the sins of the father. So I'm kind of familiar with that phrase. Does that mean in the Bible it says that what the father does, the child pays for? Let's go look at it.
I don't know. But even if it does say that, then how can we say he forgives 777 fold and you're supposed to do the same? So if I did something fucked up, you're supposed to forgive me for doing it.
Right.
So why would karma come get me back?
Why would karma come fuck my kid up? Right.
You're right. That doesn't make sense.
Exodus 25 and Deuteronomy 5:9 describes God visiting the iniquity of rebellious parents onto their children for a few generations. But this is balanced out by Ezekiel 18:20, stating a son won't bear his father's guilt if he lives righteously. Yes, so no. If he lives righteously, a son won't bear his father's guilt if he lives righteously, and vice versa, highlighting that while the sins have consequences, each person is judged individually.
As it should be.
And I'm looking at this shit, and I'm like, there's no way it works this way. Each person is judged individually. The passage suggests that sin creates negative patterns and environments. And that's what I said. If this nigga never moved out of the hood and his son picked up on his ways and started moving like his daddy, and he want to be little Dulo too, little Dulo Deuce, yeah, something can happen to him, but that's not exactly karma. That's him following in his footsteps. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And him remaining in an environment to see the things that was presented in front of him.
God ultimately judges individuals on their own actions, offering love and grace to those who follow him. So that's why I said, if this kid is the sweetest, most loving kid, does his work, go home, no matter what his daddy did. You know what I'm saying?
But you have to understand
found the same thing. But
you have to understand that's what we
shit
think.
That's passed down. You said what?
We have to understand that. This is just what we think. We pass on again. And I hate that I said this, but I don't hate that I said it. Your grandma was a liar. And your mama was a fucking liar.
Yeah.
And I hate to say that. But
and not intentionally. They just told stories that were told to them over and over. And until you were old enough to break the cycle. Right.
That's all I was saying. And that's why we have this karma thing. Mm-hmm. That's why we have this, it'll hit your kids. It'll miss you and hit your kids. We have that because that was passed along.
Right. Right. And somebody told them, because most people are the religion their grandparents were. Argue you down about why and what, but you learn what was taught to you.
Fact.
Me coming home and telling my mother that I had found Islam was like the craziest day ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, we argued, and she couldn't tell me why. She knew nothing about it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can only tell me this is right because this is
Because
what
it's
your
all
mama
you know.
told you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Which was pretty crazy because I took her to the church that she went to and became a minister and everything. I took her to that church and everything. So that was like the craziest thing ever because I took you to the church, you joined and stayed, but we Gucci now. Like we kind of like agree to disagree on a lot of shit now. And I
That's
think
how me
although
and my
she
mom
don't
was.
admit it a lot, she sees what I'm saying sometimes. But you said
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
how me and mom was. We was like that. Me and mom was like that all the time. Because I used to sit down and tell her, I said, I will never argue you your faith. That's yours. That's yours to have. And so if this religion is your faith, I'm not going to argue that. But there's so many holes in that, Mom, that you can really pay attention to. And you will say to yourself, even though I am a faithful believer, that don't sound right. You know what I'm saying? But I would never fight her about it.
Do you think a lot of people, because this is what I told some of the people in the comments. I said the people who are saying that karma's gonna hit a person's kid are just upset that maybe a guy dogged him out, cheated on him, ran off with the work, like whatever the situation, they did you wrong, and then they just living their best life, and instead of you seeking vengeance, right?
Mm-hmm.
That makes you feel better. Oh, karma's gonna get him. I'm not worried about it. Karma's gonna get him. Do you think we lie to ourselves? Do you think that kind of just became a thing that just makes smooth shit over sometimes?
I believe so. I believe that that's the reason why a lot of people do it. I believe that that's a reason because it makes them not go outside of
like
their character,
I would say,
or become something that they once was to become that again because of something that happened.
Right.
You know? And I believe people stay away from there to humble themselves about doing whatever it is that they want to do because something happened. Or something happened to them from that person.
Because I've said it. I'd be like, any nigga who ever like did me weird or wrong, life don't never be too cool for them. I've said it, but it could just be like if you rob niggas, like that's like a nigga who robs a nigga. The motherfucker, karma gonna get him. No, the seventh nigga he robbed was the wrong nigga to play with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's not karma.
Right.
That's like how many you gambling. How many niggas can you rob before somebody has a gun on the side of the bed? You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it ain't, maybe even if it is karma, sometimes it's not karma. Sometimes it's just
you playing the odds of life.
Yeah, you gambling.
You gambling with life.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's not to say that you robbed a nigga and the nigga still ain't thinking about the perfect time to knock your fucking shit off.
10 years later.
Let you think it's sweet and come knock you smooth off your fucking feet.
10 years
because you thought it was still sweet. No, nigga, don't forget. That's what I tell people. Always be mindful of the things you do. Because some people don't never forget.
Yeah.
They just wait for the perfect time.
I was arguing with somebody about
perfect time.
I was arguing with somebody about snitching and I was like, our grandmamas told us, get your ass out of here. Don't come here snitching, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Right.
They were like, oh, there's a whole Facebook page called Something Snitches. Nobody's done nothing to you. I'm like, bro, nobody knows. There's plenty of shootings. There's plenty of murders. There's plenty. Nobody knows. Did he get shot for fucking somebody, bitch? Did he get shot for telling on some? Like, you don't know how or what happens. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think the whole world just think because the internet worked like that all instances and like somebody's gonna announce, I shot him because he told on my brother 5 years ago. Just like you said, a nigga could be sitting back in the cut and just waiting 5 years.
Watching the play, watching it work,
Nigga robbed me.
watching everything go down.
Yeah.
And when the clock strikes
And the
12,
coldest, the nigga robbed me in the 9th grade.
come on,
That was my favorite pullover jacket.
come on.
And he finally caught him outside the club at 29 or some shit.
Come on.
He just he never liked that nigga. He seen this nigga for 20 something years. And one night he finally, he drunk on the side of the building pissing, ain't nobody around. It be
Park
like
his
that.
motherfucking car. Park his motherfucking car.
That's not karma. It gotta be karma. Somebody
Park
finally
his
called
car.
Dwayne. Oh, it ain't karma. That nigga jacket he took 20 years ago finally caught his ass.
And that's why you have to be mindful of what you do to some people. Some people will laugh at it and say, okay, you did that. And they just sitting there waiting for the perfect time to get their lick back.
Damn.
Sometimes that lick will come without you thinking it's coming. And when you comfortable and you playing in the park with your babies and you thinking everything's sweet because you forgot about what you did to somebody.
I ain't forgot.
But who you did it to ain't never forgot.
Right.
Caught you that Saturday night hanging at the club, you bitchy drunk, and followed your ass right to your house.
Right.
And parked your car right in front of it.
And so the last part of it, though, was somebody else said, we always think of karma as a negative get back. They said, what about when you do good things for people? Karma also brings you things. So there I had to look at it and say, do you think so we found a way to rule out karma as a negative, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's just bad habits. You rob 3 houses. The 4th time you rob a house, the owner's home shoots you. That's not karma for robbing the other houses. That's your gambling. You're doing the same shit over and over. You stayed in the hood. You taught your son to be from the set. You taught him how to sell dope. You showed him how to tote a gun. You didn't move him from that environment. He get killed at 17. That's not your karma. That's just hereditary bad planning. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Fact.
But what about the good side of it? What about a nigga who always is giving, kind? You know how they say give you the shirt off his back? A philanthropist. He helps people. He gives. Do you think people who help a lot usually receive a blessing? You know they say, boy, you going to get a blessing. Don't block your blessing. You're going to get your blessing. Do you think people who help are blessed? Or do you think it's the same way? You gotta go get your blessings?
Yeah. But I say this. I'm not opposed to that, how you just said it. But what I feel is me feeling, because these are my feelings, I feel something that you do out of the heart. And things come back to people that they run into of other people that's doing the same kind of thing that they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a person that gives, right? You're giving, you're doing the things that you do. Now it comes back around because you're around people that do the same thing that you do. You're in a circle of people giving. You're in a group of or a community of people that do this, that gives. So you receive from what you already into. You know what I'm saying? I don't think just because you're outside just giving, them is the blessings back. No. I think that because that's what you do and who you are, you're around people or other people. And it may not come back as the giving. It may come back as some knowledge. Then blessings come in different forms of, okay, hey bro, I heard that you got this going on. I know this lady, she does this. Go talk to her. she turns you on to something else. That was your blessing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think because you gave. I just think because in the midst of what you're doing, you're around people that's doing the same thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. I don't know if that's the truth, though.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Friday night, y'all, Secret Menu Podcast. It's usually the sneaky link, but it's a little laid back tonight. But I guess we can talk about a couple of things that slightly sneaky, nothing too freaky-ish. Let's do it. Fuck it. Could you date her if she refused to shave this, boss? Her shit was alpaca. That shit don't look like Monique. You know what I'm saying?
She look like she got a little cut in her, huh?
Yeah. I don't even think I'm really tripping. I be tripping though, like, shave that shit off. But her shit look kind of cool. I don't know. Could you though, boss? Could you?
I'm gonna be honest, bro.
Roll over and accidentally rub that underarm. Would it irk the fuck out of you?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably could see myself dating. As long as it didn't stink. Like, as long as it didn't have a sweat type of thing, I wouldn't give a fuck. That's you.
That's what
you gotta walk around with hair under your arm. Not me.
Shout out to, I think that's Boucher Ware just sent the $5 on Cash App. Shout out to the bro. It said Ware. I'm assuming it's
probably Boucher.
I'm assuming it's Boucher. We appreciate the love. Donations rule the nation. We appreciate the love. Yeah, I think I could deal with.
Yeah, like I'm more or less like I don't have to walk around with it like that. Like, you know, that's on you, baby. If you're comfortable in it and I like fucking with you, I'm gonna fuck with you, period. Now if it's stinking and shit,
what if it's just nappy than a motherfucker?
If it's rolled up like little balls.
Beater beads. What if it looked like the back of Pam's neck?
Again, if I'm fucking with you and I'm digging and then you don't got that sweat smell, maybe if that's what you want to do, hey, I can't. That's your body. I ain't gonna tell you not to. I can tell you what I like.
You got a pocket. Mandy says, "Was that even a woman?" It better be. The fuck is this? A goddamn woman, Mandy? Don't do that.
Yeah.
God damn, it is 2026.
That look like a few women that I've seen before. They look like they little cooter hair.
Yeah, it definitely look like cooter hair though, for sure.
Like they cooter hair. You know what I mean?
Definitely looks like cooter hair. God damn it, Mandy.
Just saying. Some of y'all legs look like that.
God damn. Oh my god.
Some of y'all legs and arms look like that shit. Like you out here werewolfing and shit. Like you can't talk about it's underneath somebody's arm and the top of your arm look like that. That's crazy work.
Right. Okay. Let's see what else we got in this motherfucker. I didn't really put too much in here. We'll just talk about the next thing. We just was talking about karma. How do you feel about this is crazy. This wasn't even on my list. But karma made me think about this. Like heaven and hell and sins and shit. Like, how do you feel about that? Do you?
There's no such thing.
Okay, let me just get it all the way out so the people in the comments have it. Like, do you think if you have 11 good deeds and 7 sins, you'll get into heaven? Like, is there a tally of good versus bad? At some point, do you start trying to live right to rectify your wrong so that you can make your list of good better than your list of bad and you can get in heaven? Go ahead. Tell me what you kind of told us, but now give me what you think about that.
There is no such thing as heaven or hell. That's the problem. That's something that they always install fear. Fear is the first thing to install to get a person to mind, to get a person to convert to what they want you to be up under.
That shit is old though. You think they was trying to control us way the fuck back and then?
Yes.
These things were carved into the pyramid walls and shit.
What? They wouldn't talk about heaven or hell?
Yeah.
No.
The heavens and the hells were scribed into the walls of pyramids, bro.
Because what the heavens and hell was, and again, this is how you're going to get the heavens and hell. The heavens and hell is what's inside of us. It's, what do they tell you? It's heaven and hell on earth. Where are you at? You are on earth. So the highest peak you can get inside of self is the heavens. The lowest part of self and destruction is hell. That's the heaven and hell that they're talking about. It's no heaven or hell that you're going to go up here or you're going to go down there. There's nowhere to where it says hell was in the bottom of the dirt and heaven was in the sky. No, the top part of who you are
righteousness
is part. The top righteousness is where your heaven is.
Because it had been a long ass time. Because technically, based on the scriptures, there's nobody in either place until the end of everything.
So
the trumpets blow, and you have to go up or down.
So where's everybody at? Just lingering and partying in this middle space. Right, no, but in this.
So that means all the niggas from 1902.
All in the middle space. Fuck 1902.
This nigga, this nigga in there in a Civil War uniform and a nigga walk in some skinny jeans. What the fuck is going on out there? It's crazy out there, my nigga. They just tell niggas about all the wild shit.
Heaven and hell is spiritual. So people got to understand that. That's spiritual. And when you get to that, you have to understand from the bottom of your feet to the top of your head, right? That's how it all starts. So you at your lowest point. The lowest point of you is the bottom of your feet. So you start there and you work your way up. And when you work your way up, it's all the knowledge, the wisdom, the information is up here. But you have to now grasp what it is. You have to take yourself there. And there's levels. That's why you have.
Do you believe in reincarnation? And before you answer, let me say this, because the way you're explaining the levels, do you feel like if you don't reach a certain level, like you're brought back? And maybe that's why some things seem familiar. Are we trying to master something to for our souls to peacefully make it somewhere else?
Here it is.
Do you believe in reincarnation? That was the first part of it.
It's reincarnation, but it's not how we try to see it is. So here's the thing. Everybody has a soul and a spirit. Okay? The spirit of a person travels. Right? As that spirit travels, it's picking up information.
Right?
And as it picks up information, comes back into the body to tell the soul whatever the soul has to know, right? So as it leaves and the soul is done, right? Say you die, soul is done. The soul leaves the body. Now, as it leaves the body, it has to find its way to where it's supposed to go, if it's supposed to go somewhere else, meaning come back here or move on. You know what I'm saying? So if you got to the point to where you understood what your mission was here, it moves on. If it don't, you go to that light, you bring your ass right back over here. You go to the light.
If you weren't prepared.
Back. If you wasn't prepared, you go to the light, you're coming back.
If you did not learn all the...
Bingo. So you stay in the dark. Because guess what? Everything is in the dark. So if you learned and you understood what you were here for, stay in the dark. Keep going. Whatever calling you, your aunties, cousins, brothers, mamas, when you die, talk about, come over here, come to the light. You better take your ass and keep going to the dark. If you bring your ass to that light, you're bringing your ass back over here.
Oh, you think the light?
You fucked up.
You think the light is back here?
That's the light. If you look, the light is the beam to bring your ass right back. That's why everything is in the dark. That's why when you close your eyes, you're in the dark. That's why when you dream, you're in the dark. That's why everything's in the dark. So that's how you move on through the dark. You don't know how to move in the dark, but you have to go in the dark. When you go to light, you know where you're going, right? If you turn on the light, you can tell where you're going. If you're in the dark, you have no understanding what you're supposed to run into. That's why you got to keep going through the dark to go through and get to where you're going to. You'll figure it out as you're moving through it.
If you were reincarnated as anything but a human, so you can't be another man. I think we did
something that
we remember one time. I think we did. You could be another. You'd have to be a woman if you're black, you had to be a woman or
a white woman. You had to be a woman of a different race.
It was some shit.
If you was a man.
So this time, you got to be something other than human. So you got to be a whale, a dog, a snake, a bat. If you had to come back as something other than a man or a woman or a human, what are you coming back as? Something like a Mac and House? What are you doing? What are you coming back as?
Before I give you an answer, it's funny that you said a whale. Do you know they live to about 500 years? Some whales live up to 500 years.
Yes. And that's my biggest fear, whales. If you guys didn't know that about me, my fear is a whale swallowing me in the ocean. Biggest fear.
But I would come back as
whale or getting away from a lion. I think I'd take lion.
A gorilla.
You'd be a gorilla.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mandy said a unicorn. That's not fucking real, Mandy.
It's not real, Mandy.
A unicorn. A horse with a horn glued to your forehead. Caleb says sea turtles live even longer than whales. Damn, man. They all look sad. That's probably why they look sad. Like, God damn, nigga.
I'm been here. I done seen it all. I done seen it all.
Cause like, what if you go through these things and then you a human again after like your 5th or 6th thing? But you get whale. You get whale though. You a whale for a long ass time though. You know what I'm saying? You get ant, motherfucker step on you. You know what I'm saying? You something else. But you get whale, nigga, you stuck as a whale for a long time.
For a long time. Let somebody kill you.
Right. Spear your ass, but you know.
Yeah. You get hit by something crazy or something, I don't know. But
that's crazy.
Did you hear about Elon Musk trying to come up with a thing where you don't die and you live to 200 years like whales and shit.
I've
They're making
seen him
something
doing some research on things like that.
that is fucking bizarre. Would you want to live 200 years?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what's up.
The thing with me is I fucking just love the ever changing world, bro. I love it. And I be tripping because like I see certain people, they get to a certain age and it's like, I don't give a fuck about that new shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they get right here, they don't care about the new technology, they don't give a fuck about the new cars. It's like, nigga, I don't want nothing but my 89 Plymouth. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to buy new clothes. I love the ever-changing world. Like, I love that I can wake up and make money off of Facebook. Like, I love that shit. Like, if I had this shit
20 years ago
in high school, so imagine, like right now we got the podcast and all this shit, right?
Yeah.
Imagine we had this shit at 16. Like the kids who now are content creators, like they're growing up as content creators and shit.
Right. But I think that's the problem. We're losing because they're growing up as content creators and not people to involve part of the world.
They'll create the next thing because you got to think about it. The most brilliant, amazing thing that rules the world didn't exist when we were born, which was the internet. Like somebody created that. And then the people who used it created other things to make it better and better and better. There's going to be something that the internet's going to be here for a long time, but there's going to be something else that's even crazier one day. And it takes for all these other things that our kids and shit are now to get to the point where they create the next thing. I just told somebody the story today. I'm like, I got a homeboy who made Instagram before Instagram. Like he already knew what Instagram and FaceTime and shit was. He wanted to make that shit before anybody thought about it. You know what I'm saying? Which was you, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Boss would always tell me about this shit, which was pretty much what Instagram and what FaceTime and shit is. What the group chats and all. And we just never bust a move or figured out technology.
Technology fucked us up because I didn't know how to go find
20 years
right
before,
person.
Though, you had the idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Just didn't know how to find a person. If we would have found the person. Because I still got something that I know it will work. We just got to find the right person that we can sit down and have them develop this thing right here. Because I swear to God, it's going to be the new thing. And they're gonna jump on it and run with it if they create it this way. It has to be created this way. It can be created no other way. If it's created the way I see it, it's a game changer. It's a big ass game changer, and it wipes a lot of things out the way quick like that.
Yeah, see, I love the ever changing world. So it's like I know there's a kid that's gonna create something that's gonna be like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be crazy.
So, but okay.
Because think about it, real quick before you go on that.
Go ahead.
We had 8 tracks. Looked like video game cartridges for our music, right?
Uh-huh.
We had records. Then we had the cassette. When the cassette came out, that was like mind blowing. But the tape would get ate up sometimes or snagged in certain shit. The CD came. When the CD came, it was like, fuck.
Right.
Then the iPod. The iPod came and it's like you can store all this music into this iPod. So you got to think the iPod was just like what the iPhone was, but limited because it only had a certain amount of gigabytes. You could put 100 albums in there though. In your pocket, you could put 100 albums in there. Now they got streaming. Nigga, the whole world of any music that exists is in my phone. Which is crazy because now the phone is all my music, all my knowledge through the internet, the world, the whatever.
Mm-hmm.
My social medias, my communications.
Mm-hmm.
I order food on this motherfucker. Like, this phone is a bad motherfucker. You order food on it. You shop on this motherfucker now.
Mm-hmm. You can do everything.
But there's something
Everything
coming
is at
crazy.
the palm of your hand.
Yeah, it's something coming crazy.
Everything is at the palm of your hand. Yeah.
Even a new version of the meta glasses shit he's working on look crazy.
You get well, nigga, you stuck as a well for a long time.
I'm just scared of the boy. I'm just scared of somebody.
Hold on. Okay, there we go. You say
I'm
you
just scared of. Remember, I told you that shit is playing with your retina in your eye, and they're getting information. They're downloading shit into your motherfucking brain with that.
Yeah, they got some shit where they say you'll be able to control that shit with your thoughts. But see, is it dangerous, or is it just we don't know the power of what brain waves and brain frequencies and shit are?
I think it's a combination of both, because we don't know. But I'm so, the way the world is working, I am super paranoid of what. Look at the COVID shit. I don't want to go off topic, but look at this COVID shit now.
Yeah, that was.
They done made everybody go get these fucking shots, and now the shot, because you went to go get the shots, this is what's killing everybody. This is killing everybody, and now they like, oh well.
Not everybody, because some of us didn't get that motherfucker.
Right. Those that didn't get it, but those that did get it is in a high. That shit played with your heart 100%. It fucked with your heart 100%, baby. So I'm looking at that like, okay, hold on. Do I want somebody in my head? Do I want somebody knowing my frequency and the way I work and move? You know what I'm saying? So now you clone a nigga to get me out the way because you done made it seem like it was me because of my mannerisms and everything, and you made a motherfucker that look just like me.
You gotta watch Pluribus. You gotta watch it. It's on Apple TV. There's a signal coming from space. I'm going to show you how to get the shit on a fire stick.
All right.
Signal coming from space. And it affects everybody. It sinks everybody on Earth. Like, it sinks everybody on Earth. Which means we're all synced. Like a computer. Like, we're all synced.
Mm-hmm.
Only 11 people in the world, for some reason, the syncing or whatever the fuck is going on, don't affect them.
Didn't work.
11 people.
Shit.
But the thing is, they can't harm you. They can't do anything to you. So motherfuckers like, is y'all aliens? And they're like, no, not exactly aliens. But it's a life form and it's all crazy. But there's one motherfucker. So you could ask them for whatever. You can be like, hey, I want a mansion and three bitches or whatever, because everybody's synced. So it'll make the three bitches your wish is my command type shit. And everybody, they're all living and mining because they no longer eat like what humans eat. So they mining like they can only eat a fruit if it fall off the tree. So whatever this shit is that came and got in all our human race, it won't allow them to kill an animal. It won't allow them to take a fruit off a tree. They can eat the fruit if it fall off a tree. So what that means is motherfuckers start dying because we can only eat. I can only eat a cow if it get accidentally run over, and nobody's really accidentally running over a cow. It's some cold shit, but it's one. All that to say is one dude on the movie, one of the 11. He won't accept anything from them. He don't want nothing from them. He don't want to learn none of that. Like how you said, I don't want a motherfucker no more. It's one nigga on the whole thing. He don't want nothing from them. You gotta watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God damn it. Jackie's in the house. Talking about Diego's fine wine. Here's something else, though. Everybody, I know you keep saying it. Everybody keeps saying, why are you So dapper and spiffy this evening. Regina says, is it because it's Friday night, boss? Something like Max said, why you so spiffy? I seen somebody else earlier say it's so dapper. So maybe you want to explain to them again why you're so dapper.
So, I'm on a journey of knowing myself and really understanding who I am. So, because we're doing a podcast, I said, well, let me now dress appropriate. I'm older. Let me dress appropriate now while we're doing this. And, it's time to grow up. And I'm not talking crazy and doing the things that I did in 2025. So I want to start off fresh, new. This is what you will see every show.
The ladies is liking it, boss. The ladies liking it.
And I appreciate it. Thank you.
The ladies is
feeling it. Had to dust off a lot. I got a lot of stuff I had to go take to the cleaner.
Right, but you got
that's what I'm doing.
Excuse me. You got it. You might as well wear them.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Put it to some
I don't get out as much. I don't wear them like I used to. So let me dust them off and wear them. I got a lot of suits. And I just don't want to put on every jacket and all. I just said, let me get dressed.
Nice shirt, tie, a little vest or something.
Nice shirt, tie, vest. Sometimes I might not wear a vest. It just might be shirt and tie. Maybe sometimes just be a shirt. But I will get dressed every day. Every time we're on the podcast, this 2026 boss is what you will see.
Is you outside like that too?
No, because I don't get outside.
Okay.
So it's not a thing for me to be outside. But when I do get outside, I will be in adequate attire for me if I'm going outside.
Jackie Brown in the house. All right. Here goes some young ladies, and they are revealing things that they did that was pretty dumb in 2025, and they're leaving behind the things they did in 2025, stepping into the new year, even though we 9 days into the new year. Let's take a look at that.
There was no sound. I couldn't tell you there was no
Caleb
sound.
says no audio. I saw it.
Yeah.
Oh well. Damn, them bitches said some crazy shit too. Bitches said some crazy.
They did. I seen it too.
They said some crazy bitches like, I was drinking while I was pregnant, but I didn't know I was pregnant. Like, bitch, what?
Said I went to jail for a DUI, got out drunk and drove again. I was like, what?
Yeah, they did some stupid shit. Damn. My bad, y'all. I don't know why y'all didn't get the audio. I don't know.
Oh shit! I have to see the Troy Center over there on YouTube. My boy, Dirty Work.
God, Dirty Work is in the house. Flawless of the West Coast Dream Team is in the house as well over there on the YouTube. Ashley Hopkins is in the house.
The house.
She's on YouTube tonight.
Yes.
I gotta be hitting these buttons, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be hitting these buttons. He's in here. Let me see, man. Damn, they said some crazy shit too. He said some crazy shit. So the other thing. Um, the ice shooting. We can talk about it. I couldn't post it because lady got shot. Literally got shot. But I didn't mean to put that up. I'm trying to take it off. See if they. God damn it. God damn it. They released the footage, the camera phone that the officer had in his hand. Did you see that footage?
Yeah.
Let me see if I had that. Do I even have that? Got it. I didn't get it. What do you think of the whole shit?
Honestly, I think we're in a world where we don't understand what we're doing, and we're led by emotions, and emotions is causing chaos. And I think some people are getting beside themselves with their emotions. You know what I'm saying? And what happened shouldn't have happened. But it happened. You know what I'm saying? If I say this.
Oh, that was her wife that was yelling, "Go, baby, go."
Yes. That was her wife. But her husband, she was married.
Wait a
this
minute.
is crazy.
Wait.
This is the thing. She was married before she
was married
before
to
she
a
had
man,
this wife.
but that was
she
her
was married
wife?
to a man. Her husband died. Like maybe I want to say few months or a few years.
But she
recently.
bounced back. Okay. She
bounced back, right?
She got her little
She bounced back,
get
a girl.
Okay.
Get a girlfriend or whatever.
Okay.
Get a wife. No, that has nothing to do with anything.
No, it did if the bitch had both. But okay, she didn't.
No. But see, people, what I was saying about emotion is people are getting carried away with their emotions, and they're not really understanding that they're doing things that can get them hurt because they're dealing with their emotions and thinking what they're doing is okay. You know what I'm saying? It's not okay. There's a law. That means I don't care if it's federal, state, local. There's a law. If you do something that's against the law, you can be punished for that. Sometimes you can be killed because it escalated past whatever happens. And it all stirs back to the leader of this situation. If he's emotional, the people are emotional. You know what I'm saying? So if he's acting out of emotions, people are following the same thing. Right, wrong, or indifferent. Even if they're not following him, they're still following the way of the emotion. Everybody is emotional.
Who do you see as the leader of the situation, though?
Trump is the leader. Our leader is emotional. He's a very emotional guy right now. So that's where everybody's emotion is at. If he's emotional, that means everybody under him is starting to be emotional as well. Good, bad, or indifferent. That's how I'm looking at it. I don't give a fuck what side you're on. All sides are emotions. And this is what happens when people allow emotions to take control. Now, am I okay with her being shot? Not at all. Did she do something to get herself shot? Yes, the fuck she did. If somebody told you, because I always hear it when it comes to us.
Yep.
When it comes to blacks, I always hear it.
Yep.
Obey the law.
Yeah, if it was a black
all
guy,
you had to do,
if it was a black guy, they definitely would have just said.
All you had to do was listen and follow and pay attention to what he was saying and obey the law.
If it was a black
guy,
same
thing for her.
For sure.
Same thing for her.
If it was a black
all
guy,
she had to do was obey the law. If they say get out the car, get your ass out the car.
Did you see the lady with the DoorDash people ran in her house?
Nuh-uh. Oh yeah. No, not the DoorDash. No.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. She ordered DoorDash and the ICE is following the lady that's delivering her DoorDash. So when the lady realized like ICE is on her, she run in the lady house. That shit was crazy too.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah. It just seemed like it's gonna be some shit because there is no like we know we can't do it because we gonna get shot.
Serious.
For less though. For less. We gonna get shot for less. But the others that feel that way, they're about to start snatching their arms away. And no, I'm not cutting off my car. No, I'm not getting out the car. It's finna be some shit because they finna start getting. Well, they might not. After this right here and the uproar behind this, maybe it won't be no more shootings. Maybe the other people will proceed with caution when it comes to them. But they ain't. You know what I'm saying? They are right now at a point where they ain't complying. They don't give a fuck what uniform you got on, what badge you got, what gun you got.
And that's the problem right there.
No, I understand it's a problem. I'm just saying
that's the biggest problem.
It's the other races they not rolling. They not fucking with none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? They not fucking with it.
Listen, man. I'm not for. I'm not for.
That nigga Bob said Donald Hitler.
I'm not. One thing I am proud of, and I'm gonna stand on it.
Right.
I like a motherfucker that's gonna do what he gonna do and stand on doing it. When Trump say he gonna do something, and we think he ain't gonna do it,
no,
that nigga gonna do it.
I beg to differ. The video I just was talking about to Boss, the ICE agent was Mexican for sure, because he was speaking to the lady in Spanish, and the lady in the house. I don't know if you've seen it. Today, ICE followed they're following this lady. So this one lady. She says she's Native American. She sounds really white though. She orders DoorDash. When her DoorDasher gets to her house, she notices that ICE agents is following her, waiting to get her. So when they bounce out the car, she dropping the lady's shit off. She run in the lady's house and shut the door, which really could have turned into like a hostage situation.
Right.
I guess ICE don't hold that kind of power because they stood there and the lady came to the door and she going off like, "Get off my property! I'm not bringing her."
Oh,
out.
I did see that one. I seen that one.
The husband spoke.
One.
The husband, he was like a bitch. I didn't even know he was there. He didn't start speaking to the very end as they getting in the cars leaving. And then he started yelling. But that ICE agent today was speaking Spanish to the lady. When the lady finally came out, he was speaking Spanish because the lady was like, "Hey, you're speaking Spanish. I hope they take your family away. You're Mexican." So I saw a Mexican ICE agent today for sure.
But this is what I'm trying to understand. And people keep saying they're taking this away, that away, these people away. if you're here and we have a problem, let me go back. Let me rephrase. I'm not even going to use that as a thing. Let me rephrase. If you moved into a house and your landlord said, "Hey man, you can rent this house, but I got cousins, and I got sisters, and I got nieces. They're going to come stay over here when they want to. And you can't call the police for them to come get them out of here." Are you accepting that? Are you accepting that?
Fuck no.
You're not accepting that. This is the same thing. Now, let's grant it. Let me say this. His cousins and nieces are good people. But he's got one nephew that's a full-blown murderer on the run. Are you accepting them coming into your house and staying because you agreed to, "Oh, it's cool, they can come"? You're going to accept that?
No, I'm not.
You're not accepting it. It's the same thing. You guys keep making like it's not this, it's not that. We deport people every fucking year by the tons. Every president. It's called border control. If you guys don't like border control, then say that. But then don't complain when shit goes wrong, when you get MS-13s over here knocking you niggas off, taking over complex, fucking over shit. Don't complain. You can't complain about it. Because that's the shit that's going on. Did you hear about what was going on in Colorado? They took over 3, 4, 5 apartment complex in Colorado. An old Mexican cartel said, "Fuck that, we're taking this shit over."
I mean, I seen it, but I didn't see anybody complaining.
My point, this is my point. Because they shut their ass up. Y'all gonna do this because this is what we're doing. Niggas didn't complain. They accepted it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I didn't see
You feel what I'm saying?
People of
Motherfuckers accept that shit.
I didn't see
That's
the people of
like,
that community, like, you know what I mean?
That's just like Nino Brown taking over the Carter. Motherfuckers weren't happy with Nino taking over. They took over the Carter because he was giving over. "Oh, here you go. Only one motherfucker was complaining about Nino in the Carter. And at the end, he shot Nino at.
I just think shit like that, I'd have to see it. Mm-hmm.
No, it was going on in Chicago.
I know, like in DC, they in the streets, like with tanks and shit, and a lot of motherfuckers don't see that. But
yeah, but
the neighborhood and shit is actually crazy than a motherfucker though. Like I didn't understand that. I didn't understand when they was like the National Guard is on the ground in DC. I didn't get it until I spent like 3 hours on YouTube and I just started watching. So, because there's people who drive across the country and they just want to go film it. They want to go film and they just talking to the people. See, so the DC shit is kind of like it's kind of like the Venezuela shit. So some of the people is like, "Yeah, man, these motherfuckers got these tanks and these guns out in our neighborhood. They need to get the fuck out of here." And then there's some people like, "Man, shit, these niggas is killing motherfuckers around here." So it's kind of like iffy. I don't know. I think
everything's iffy though, D.
Yeah.
It's people that like who the president is. There's people that don't like it. There's people that like that ICE is here. There's people that don't want ICE here. Everything is iffy because we don't live in a place where everybody's going to agree. Because there's a lot of shit that niggas do that I don't agree with.
Yeah.
I don't agree with. I don't give a fuck. What the fuck? I just don't agree. And because I'm black, don't mean I have to agree with you niggas. That's what I want you to understand. Because I'm black, don't mean I have to agree with you niggas. And I think that's the problem with black folks. It don't mean we all supposed to agree on the same token of things that we're talking about. No,
it don't work like that. It don't work like that. But like I told you, I was telling somebody earlier, this is not a new thing because when President Obama got in office, there was a million of motherfuckers who said, that's not my fucking president. A bunch of people said, that's not my fucking president. It's not my fucking president. They said it when Obama was in office. It was just a different group of people. So now the people who don't like Trump say, that's not my fucking president. Our country kind of been in this shit. People try to make it seem like we've been in this space only while Trump has been in the office. That is a lie. We was in the same space when Obama was in office. We were divided.
When Bush was in office. When Clinton was in office.
No, it wasn't as bad with them. When Obama came, that's the first time we really just saw a rift. Because it was still, they didn't like it. They didn't like Clinton or they didn't like Bush. But it's what had been going on for 50 years. You know what I'm saying? It's one of us. It's the one of us we don't like though. When Obama finally got in, we really finally saw motherfuckers say, I think that's not my fucking president. And they stepped aside from the whole shit for the first time. Now we're seeing it with the Trump shit. That's not my motherfucking president. And they separating themselves from the president. You know what I'm saying? The first time I've ever seen that was with Obama. You know what I'm saying? Or unless you're just talking black people in general, we have a stigma amongst us our whole life. We don't vote. I ain't American. I don't support America. So that's always been some shit since the Black Panther days. Like I said, it's always been some shit. You know what I'm saying? Caleb, regardless if he was a snake or not, regardless of what Obama was to whoever, the same shit we see with Trump is what we see
with
Obama is what I'm saying. As far as people divided, as far as motherfuckers saying, hey, that ain't my fucking president. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Now, we can get into how much good was Obama and how much bad, same way you can do with Trump. I told a motherfucker, if Trump says 12 things and I like 4, the people who hate Trump hate me no less. They hate me, nigga. You like 4 things that motherfucker did. You a pedophile lover. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's what they're gonna say. Because I agree with I agree with 4 things that he says should go in place. You know what I'm saying?
I say this all the time, and me saying this is just blatantly telling the truth. Black folks, we always try to find something to hang our hat on about something that we don't like. Let's start hanging our hats on Uncle Larry ass when he was fucking Lil Keisha. Let's hang our hat on that. We never call Uncle Larry ass out. He comes to the family reunion, Keisha always running away. We don't call his ass out on that. Let's start calling our own self out on shit that we know that's going on that we choose not to talk about. That's first.
Caleb,
if we can't get that shit together,
what's the difference in it? I don't see a difference. You gotta explain to me what the difference is. They're 2 different people, but it's still a group decided, well, if our guy's not in here, I'm not a part of this shit. How did more people support Obama than Trump when he won the same election? He won the same election. He might have got slightly more votes, but he had enough votes to win the election. Twice.
Hey.
He won, nigga. He won. You'll be surprised, bro. See, from the outside, it looks like that because you see this anti-Trump hate shit on your internet. Y'all not thinking about, because if you look at the internet, it looks like, oh, everybody hates him. No, you got to go back to, nigga, he ran for office and everybody stood in line, and motherfuckers who don't get on the internet walk right in there and check his name in that box. The people who don't like him sit on Facebook and shit and argue about it, bro. There's still millions. Have you seen his rallies? It's more people in Trump rally than in Obama rally. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say more people supported Obama than, you know what I'm saying? Trump. Like, nigga, Trump rallies be thick.
I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, more black people supported him.
But so I'm still kind of saying it's the shit right. It's the shit you see. It's the shit you know.
Yeah,
niggas don't know about them backwood trailer parks with 90 months. You know what I'm saying? And it's another town of 12,000 people that nobody black lives in. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. It's just as many motherfuckers, bro. I'm just saying, it's just as many people. Yeah. All you got to do is Google the number. It makes perfect sense. Like, if you look at the numbers,
the hate is equal. The hate is equal. The hate don't weigh.
It's just as
more
many
on one side. It's just as equal. Because they both won. I understand what you said. They both won with the haters hating on both ends of the stick. When Obama won, his haters wasn't as heavy as the people that voted for him, but they was heavy. Just like when Trump won. His haters
I just think his haters is a different demographic. I think his haters hunt on the weekend. They fish. They drive pickup trucks. They drink beer. They shoot rifles and shit at beer cans and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a different demographic. I think you don't see as many people that hated Obama online or around the corner from us. But if you go to the South, nigga, there's a whole bit, and the South is bigger than the rest of the country. Texas, it's a long way to get across Texas. Like, niggas know Dallas, but niggas, some spots around that motherfucker that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Dirt road shit. It's a whole bunch of motherfuckers that we don't lay eyes on, that we don't see, that drove and voted. That's how that motherfucker got in there. Like, he had to have the people to get in there. You know what I'm saying? We just see who we see on the internet.
Right. And I think the internet gives a lot of propaganda for us to fight amongst each other. And I think it causes chaos. And again, it's emotion. We are very emotional about everything that's not going our way. If everything was going everybody's way, we wouldn't have these emotions about nothing. We wouldn't care. And this is going to happen again. When Trump comes out of office and whoever comes in, whoever wins or loses, it's going to be emotions in there.
This is where it get crazy because he's used up all his time now. So when he come out, it's like, what's next? Who's there?
Yeah.
I'd say California's governor is going for running for president now.
He can't. This motherfucker, he's supposed to get ready to get indicted.
You think so?
All this money you done fucked over in California. Now they supposed to come in this motherfucker and do a whole sweep. You get indicted, nigga.
I've been saying this since day one. I think he's gonna go on the presidential run. I don't because we're at this polarizing figure stage. So it's like, I don't know. Biden got in there, which was crazy.
Oh.
Biden getting in office was crazy. Biden was just blatant, oh, fuck that, we got to get this nigga out of here. That's what they did. Biden got in because, fuck that, we got to get this nigga out of here. And they went and voted and then had a nigga falling asleep and shit.
Trump be falling asleep too. That motherfucker Sleepy Trump, Sleepy Joe.
But this is so many years later that he's supposed to be asleep now. This nigga was asleep 8 years ago.
Yeah, but he's older than Trump.
Is he now?
Yeah. These old niggas, they old, homie. That's why I say this all the time. It should be an age limit for the presidency. You can't be past
what?
70 years old. Like, that is just, there's no way.
I think 70 too high. Shit.
I do too, but I'm just saying, let's just say that. At 70 should have been the cutoff because these niggas is 80 years old, sleeping. You don't know nothing about what's going on new. Nothing. You don't have no new nothing going on with you.
Yeah.
So I think that should have been cut off, man.
Yeah,
if you ain't got nothing new going on,
whatever comes after, whatever comes. This nigga said Biden could find his way to the White House. Whatever come after this Trump shit is it gonna be interesting as fuck. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Well, they're and I don't even. I pray he don't win.
Who?
The vice president. I hope he don't win. I hope he don't even run.
I think
Van.
I think
JD
Trump,
Van.
I think Trump is
He's
putting
worse
down,
than anything.
I think Trump is putting down such a cold demo that anybody who come after trying to move any differently, that'll be the overthrow. That'll be the overthrowing of this country. Because he putting us in a position where it's like whoever come in after me, nigga, you gonna have to keep mashing the same fashion, or you'll be the motherfucker that's
gonna look like you let us go to shit. Yeah. And that's
if you come in and try, let me clean up the mess he made, let me make friends, let me give back some of this. That's gonna fuck us all the way.
And they gonna say, we got him.
They gonna backdoor us.
We got a weak motherfucker there right now. Let's go get him now because he's too weak. That's what they gonna do, and and we need that. Let me say this to y'all, everybody that's listening. We live in a comfort zone. We are very comfortable. We live super fucking comfortable. If you don't think we live this fucking comfortable, why do you think people from other countries want to come here? They don't want to come here because, that's just America. We need to be over in America.
It's the best place to live.
This is super
close to. I've been watching Thailand too. Start watching Thailand. It's a lot of black people in Thailand.
Yeah, because we'll talk about that in a minute. But this is the most super comfortable place in the world.
Mm.
This place right here. You get to say shit you want to say. You get to do the shit you want to do. You get to kick shit around like you want to. All of that. Because of this place right here. If we allow anybody to take over all that comfortability that you have, you won't have any. All that with your feet kicked up type shit, you won't have that anymore. If we lose any part of being the super power which Trump displayed in their face, he went and did something that nobody thought would happen, and it happened.
D5181 said Trump for a second term, fucking keep mashing. This is his second term.
Yeah, listen.
It's over.
I'm only saying this to y'all, and I'm not a Trump supporter, so I want y'all to understand. I don't support everything this motherfucker say or do. Like, some of the shit be so off the wall. I'm like, get rid of this motherfucker sometimes. But when it comes to him mashing for his rations the way he do, we need that. We need that because if he don't show the display of power, somebody else takes the power. Russia, China, whoever. And if we under a regime of somebody else being a superpower, your comfortability is gone.
People don't care about it.
You no longer have comfortability.
They don't care about it.
Yeah, they don't care because they're comfortable. They're comfortable. They don't care about it now.
They don't care about it.
But let them get the back end of the stick of this shit. Then they're gonna be crying about it.
America's just fucked up like that. They don't care about that. Like, if a motherfucker don't like me, I'll never do a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, Drake will never have a good song to certain like, no matter what song, no matter what he makes. Like, are you hearing this? He'll never make another good song again. Why? Because motherfuckers just don't like him. That's why I told motherfuckers I really feel like I'm super unbiased. I can tell you, like, hey, LeBron is a crybaby to me, but I can't tell you he's trash. Some niggas be like, he's trash. Like, you going too far, bro. Trash. I don't put him over Jordan, and I put him neck and neck with Kobe, though. I don't put anybody else. I don't put anybody else near him. He's still top 3 for me. Where other niggas have him as 1. That's cool. Other niggas will put Jordan at 9. That's and if that's how you really feel, that's how you really feel. But I know some niggas just do it because I don't like this nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's just the world we live in. So some people will never see. There's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if I like 4 things out of 12 things that this guy says, people hate me. They don't follow me. They're not my friend no more. You're a Trump supporter. It's like, no, that was pretty slick. That was cold. So I don't know.
Hey man,
we in a fucked up space as a
we need to keep all the power possible. If we are the superpower, which he showed, and everybody back the fuck down. Mm-hmm. Remember the other motherfucker over Cuba when Moderna went like, come get me, and we came and got his ass. Right. Ain't nobody else dancing. Ain't nobody else talking about come get me.
The boy in
he shut that shit down.
No, he was talking shit. Though. He was talking shit.
And when he found out what we did and how many people went over there to go get that motherfucker, that nigga back quick. Okay. Yeah, let me erase that.
He was kind of talking his shit.
He was when he found out we only sent 20 motherfuckers over there and turned around and got that shit.
I don't know about this Trump shit with the cartels, targeting the cartels now. That's kind of crazy. You need to leave.
No, we just supplying. What we're doing is securing the Western Hemisphere. That's what we're doing. Because we are the superpower in the Western Hemisphere. We have to keep this under control. If we don't, then we allow anybody to come in and take over. We can't do that.
What the cartel so we got to do with that? He ain't got to go fucking with that.
Listen, you know what the cartel has to do with that? How much money in drug money is being shifted in through the cartel? That's how they're getting the things that they need.
The cartel ain't giving it to China.
Bro, listen, yes. How are we getting fentanyl? Fentanyl coming from China. Who making the fake pills? The drugs is coming out of Mexico.
They coming out of Mexico. I don't know where you got China from. I ain't never heard of fentanyl coming from China. Fentanyl comes from Mexico.
That's where fentanyl comes from China.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So they're bringing the fentanyl to the cartels in Mexico.
The cartel is getting it from Mexico and Venezuela.
Yeah, all that shit.
That shit's coming from China. But look it up, bro. Yeah, that's where that shit's coming from. Yeah, that's why we put a tariff on it. We use fentanyl in the hospital.
I know that. I'm talking about the fentanyl that's hitting the street, not the fentanyl.
It comes from China. Bro, it comes from China. Straight up. That shit comes from China.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's bigger than what we... That shit is all money plays to keep the shit going on. So they can get all that AI shit and all that energy shit popping. That's what that shit be for, bro. So they can have that kind of technology over there. That's what that was. That's why they in debt. Venezuela is in debt with China. $60 billion.
The most illicit fentanyl entering the United States is produced in Calistine labs in Mexico, bro.
Bro.
I'm just telling you what I'm reading. I'm telling you. It's saying it's produced in Mexico. I've never heard. Now, medical side, maybe. I'm talking about a brick that hits the streets of L.A., Mexico.
Bro, that shit comes... No, bro, that shit comes from China.
I ain't never... Look, right here.
Yes.
I'm looking at it right here. What did I just say? I just said Sinaloa. Sinaloa and Jalisco. New generation cartels. Yeah, I've never heard
that's where they press. That's where they press up the pills and the dope that got fentanyl in it. But the fentanyl comes from China, bro. That's where it comes from. When they press up the pills and shit,
never heard that.
With the fentanyl in it, it comes from China.
I ain't never heard that one.
Yeah. Trust me. That's where they come. That shit coming from over there. Yeah, but that's it's all a play though, man. And we trying to all we trying to do is show that hey, we ain't letting that shit slide in our backyard. Period. All that shit y'all got going on, all that shit, the technology y'all trying to throw over here. So listen, if they get the technology in Venezuela comes from China, that means we can know when they come in. We know what's going on. Now you in bed with China. China is your best friend. You in bed with China. China now knows what's going on because where is Venezuela at? In our backyard, 17 fucking miles away. So nigga, you giving them all the shit they need for new technology, and they giving you the technology to
no, I got that. I just don't understand the cartel part of it though.
They're buying it, bro. The money, the money laundering is through the drink. Who the fuck is this? Hello, Black. Let me call you back. I'm gonna call you right back. I'm gonna call you right back.
They trying to get your ass outside.
That's my nigga. No, that's my nigga from New York. In New York, that's Black. We outside.
All right, I know it ain't the sneaky link. It is Friday night though. Secret Menu Podcast. All right, boss, pick one. I'm stuck between 2 and 3.
2 and 3, huh?
Yeah.
Q ball is out.
Q ball. One is for you, Q. I don't know if you even in here, but one is for you, Q ball.
Chicken wing Saturday. I'm going with 2.
I like 2.
I'm definitely going with 2.
I like 2 too. It's Friday, man. We made it through the week. Q-Ball said too skinny. That nigga funny. We made it through the week. Give us some game. Give us some game to make it through the weekend till Monday, man. Give us some game to get us through this weekend.
Self-gratification is a great thing. Always be applauding yourself. Always be the one to applaud yourself. Don't look for no one else to applaud you because there's always somebody looking to down you. Never take anything that somebody does for you in any situation for granted because they didn't have to do it. Stay focused. Understand your greatness. Understand where you're trying to go in life without the help of others. And when the help do come, be appreciative of it. Know your worth. Self-worth is everything. If you don't know your worth, nobody else is going to know your worth. Drive yourself, not just in your car, but in life. Drive yourself. The more you push yourself to be great, the greater you become. It doesn't happen overnight. It happens through time. So evaluate everything that you're doing. Understand what it is that you're doing. And move forward with whatever it is that you're trying to do. I just want to tell everybody you're great. You're going to prosper, abundance, prosperity, and everything else your way. And may life give you what you ask for and keep asking for whatever it is you want out of life. So have a great night. And I'm out.
We definitely appreciate y'all tapping in with your kin. You know what I'm talking about? We appreciate y'all pulling up on us, man. We'll get a real sneaky link in next week. I just wasn't prepared this week. I didn't really have the energy to be a pervert. I ain't really had all the energy to be a super. You know, you gotta have your pervert. You gotta have your pervert glasses. You gotta be in pervert mode to find all the right clips of nasty things. We're gonna get it together though, man. Caleb, if you on the road, you be safe, bro. Q, if you on the road, you be safe too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody pulling up on us, man. Mandy said hell is hot. See you when we get there, Mandy. Shout out Capone Setter. You know what I'm saying? We seen you slide in right at the end, my friend. We'll be back Monday. Mondays, Fridays, Secret Menu Podcast, Sneaky Link Podcast. Diego Red is saying peace.
Money Boss is saying peace, love, and happiness. And the greatest
peace, love, and hair grease. Yeah. And we
peace,
out.
love, and styling edges.
We out of here.